give myself my own introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce someone very dear to my heart. I've known him since forever. The theme is blush, and we do a thing in the workshops called Taboo. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Carey Tennis. Thank you for that very warm introduction. Now I'm just going to take a minute of silence, a little deep breathing, a little stretching. Taboo. I'm going to be so ashamed of myself when I'm done.
Good.
I was picking my nose while fucking the dog when my mom walked in. She said, "Tell me again how much you make a year?" I said, "Mom, that's taboo." My mom said, "I bet you don't make any more than like 35K, just like your old man. All show and no go." I said, "Come on over here and say that, you retard." And I popped her one. And I'm like, "I'm out of here. This is taboo." So my mom comes in my room one day and says, "It's time for you to grow up." And I'm sodomizing myself with a cucumber and a donut. I've got the donut stuck on the cucumber. I'm pretending the donut is like a very good tasting cock ring with sugar sprinkles and little chocolate sprinkles, and she surprised me so much that I shit all over myself. But the dog started licking it up. So I said, "Mom, let's get out of here. Let's go to the mall." So me and Mom go to the mall, and we see a priest there. And she says, "Father, could you spare us a minute? We're in distress." And the priest looks at us with an understanding look and says, "Yes, what's on your minds?" My mom says, "Could we perhaps speak somewhere in private? It's delicate." Priest rubs his chins. My mom says, "Perhaps you could accompany us to our car where we could talk in private." So the priest looks my mom up and down and agrees. So we walk out. Priest gets in the front seat and I get in the back. "It's my son," my mom says. "Show him." So I take out my cock and I show it to him. And he says, "What's wrong with that? What's the problem?" My mom says, "Show him, son." "No, Ma, it's too awful. It's embarrassing." "Show him," my mom says. "Or so help me, I'll slap you so hard your dick will think it's the 4th of July. And I'm like, "Mom, what is that even supposed to mean?" "Never mind," she says, "just show him." So I lift it up, and underneath is this little replica of Liza Minnelli. And she's singing Cabaret. And when I lift it up, she starts singing, full voice, belting it out. "Life is a..." So the priest says, "I hate Liza Minnelli." I'm like, "Me too!" So Liza Minnelli, who lives underneath my scrotum, she hears the priest say this and she starts bitching out the priest. "You goddamn motherfucking sanctimonious cocksucking Irish Catholic motherfucker, you little boy fucker, you piece of horse shit." So the only way I can shut up Liza Minnelli is to close her down and zip up. So I do, but I can still hear her muffled voice in the dissing the priest. So then, like, I'm trying to shut her up, and I got muffled voice down there, and my mom and the priest start making out in the front seat. So I decided I've had enough. I saw Cabaret, and that was it. I've disliked Liza Minnelli ever since. Maybe that's why she's living under my scrotum, to get back at me. So I leave my mom and the priest in the car, and I go visit this underworld clinic where they do backstreet surgery for problems like mine. And I'm going up the fire escape. You have to enter through the fire escape in the back. It's cold, greasy fire escape railing. It's a gray, chilly day. And as I go up, I hear a band playing. And I swear to God, it's the band from Cabaret. So I'm like, "Oh shit, I've got Liza Minnelli under my scrotum, and now her band is starting to play. That can't be good." So I go in, but they've spotted me. They have these security cameras, and if you start to come in and you turn around, they'll just anally rape you right on the spot. So then they make you eat green jello out of a dog bowl. So I figure, I've got to get this backstreet surgery done. Or I'll never get a good night's sleep because Liza Minnelli, she really likes to sing at like 3 a.m. because it reminds her of the old Weimar Republic days. And may I just say parenthetically, that whatever it was about the Weimar Republic that makes people today think of belting out a song like Cabaret, I wish they could all be sent to the Weimar Republic and be forced to watch some experimental theater from that era. Anyway, I walk in and the receptionist is a Catholic schoolgirl with a silver spoon in her mouth. Literally, a silver spoon in her mouth. She says, "Are you here to see the surgeon? Or do you just want to fuck me on the floor in front of Bruno, who's very jealous?" Bruno is this large Samoan guy in a sailor suit, sitting cross-legged in the corner, cleaning his Glock. So I say, "I'd like to see the surgeon." And she says, "What's the problem?" And I say, "I've got Liza Minnelli living under my scrotum and I can't sleep at night on account of her belting. She belts out these tunes from Cabaret. And I think she's getting pitchy." Catholic schoolgirl says, "Don't you know, aren't you the, and blah, blah, blah." I always skip things when She says, "Aren't you the dog fucker in my geometry class?" "No," I say, "I don't fuck the dog in geometry class. I've heard about you and your mother." Which reminds me, oh my God, I left my mom with the priest in the car in the parking lot of the mall. I better go see if she's done. So I start to leave. Samoan guy says, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, I left my mom in the front seat of the car with the priest, and I got to go see if they're getting it on yet." And he smacks me across the face. And I say, "Wow, do that again." And he smacks me again. I say, "Wow, I'm getting hard." And he takes out these red-hot tongs that have been heating in the furnace, and he grabs my penis with them, and he shakes it really hard, and it really hurts, but out pops Liza Minnelli. "Wow, you did it," I say. "You did it. Thanks, man. It hurt. And there's a smell of burnt flesh in the air, but wow, I think I'll really be able to sleep better." So blah, 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 this happens and that happens. Blah, 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 let's see. "Oh, yeah." And then he gets mad at me. And I'm apologizing. And I say, "No, large Samoan surgeon man with tongs. No, I just feel gratitude, infinite gratitude. Do you know how long Liza Minnelli's been there?" "Well, from the looks of her," he says, picking her up and turning her over here, "I'd say she's been there since puberty." "Wow. Well, Samoan surgeon man, you really helped me out. I think my business here is done. But if I ever see you on the street, I won't think those thoughts I used to think when I saw big Samoan men." "Like what?" "Oh, just like, you're so large, you must shit out huge turds." "Oh yeah, that's good, because I don't. In fact, my turds are very small and compact. You want to see one?" Yeah, kind of." "Yeah, so then I did look at them, but they weren't anything special really. Not after all the other shit I've seen.